Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. So in this video, we will take a look at each and every ship slated to be flyable in the persistent universe by the end of 2019. Now, as most of you know, the roadmap is only a guide as to what CIG aim to achieve, so others may slip, like the recent Banu Defender, while others may unexpectedly appear, like the Hornets Heartseeker. With that said, let's take a look at what ships we could expect to be flying around in by 2019. As always, a big thank you to my patrons who help me make these videos. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Star Citizen content, and the thumbs up if you like the video. So recently added to 3.5 was the Hornets Heartseeker. This features much better components than its counterparts, definitely adding a little variation to the already vast fighter lineups. Ready for the new flight model in 3.5, it'll be interesting to see what sort of damage this can deal. Also coming in 3.5 is the 300 series. Now this is the newly revamped 300 series, including the 300i, the 315p, 325A and 350R. These are long awaited updates and look excellent from what we've seen. Although I'm not an owner, I am very intrigued to see them all in 3.5 and I'll definitely be renting one or two to take a look at them. Now the final one for 3.5 is the Reliant variants, and we've recently got a glimpse of these and the rest of the lineup. This includes the Tanner, a military-style fighter, the Sen, the science and research vessel, and the Mako, which is a news van-style ship, plus the expansion of the Reliant Corps' cargo hold from 4 SEU to 6 SEU. Now, although none of the actual gameplay will be present with the Mako or the Sen, they are another ship which has been sold a while ago, and it's good to finally get them into the backers' hands. I own the Reliant Mako, and although recording functionality isn't available in 3.5, the camera array is, so I'll definitely be putting that to good use. Now on to 3.6, the Banu Defender, which unfortunately slipped from 3.5 to 3.6, as they would like to focus more on its organic style associated with Banu technology. I'm very interested to see how the ship will look, but also fly, plus it heavily influences the Banu Merchantman, so it is of great importance. Next up in 3.6 is the Aegis Vanguard Warden update. Now this is just implementing the revised model, which is to make better use of the central pod room. After that, they'll adjust the turrets and the next section so that they can hold components. They're making the central pod a bit wider, making sure that the turret entrance is not in the way, and giving it a smaller bathroom, plus locker storage, which they are actually adding to most ships. So a couple of other small ships coming in 3.6 is the P-52 Merlin and the P-72 Archimedes. Now the P-52 is a snub fighter which is attached to the Constellation. This doesn't mean we'll be able to detach the Merlin, it is purely just improving the current model. Things like getting the landing gear compression a lot better amongst other things. The P-72 on the other hand isn't in-game yet, and this will be a new flyable ship. The Archimedes, I believe, is your racing variant. Now the final one for 3.6 is quite a big one. It's the 890 Jump. This is the third yacht-style ship, similar to the Origin 600 in gameplay, but much bigger and appears to be much fancier. We have seen some really nice interior shots of this, and it is looking really nice. The gameplay associated with the ship, however, is not coming in 3.6, basically escorting VIPs, but the ship is definitely one that people have been waiting for a while, and I, for one, will love to do a tour of it. So on to 3.7, we have the Vanguard Sentinel and Harbinger. Just like the Warden, this will be updating the interior modules, expanding it and just making better use of it. The Harbinger is a fighter bomber, and the Sentinel is your E-warfare ship. The Cutlass Red is coming in 3.7 as well. This one I'm pretty excited for. It has been in the works almost from the very beginning. The Red is an ambulance variant, pretty much the introduction into the medical gameplay, which is designed to pick up and attend to injured players. Inside is either a single bed, not likely a tier 1 bed, but more along the lines of a tier 2 to tier 3, which means it won't be able to be a mobile spawn point, but still capable of attending to serious wounds. I don't think it's actually been decided just yet as to what tier bed the Cutlass Red can hold, but hopefully by 3.6 we'll have a little more information, or at least we'll be able to heal other players using medpens, so having a crew on board the Cutlass Red with tons of medpens flying in to help those in trouble will be some fun gameplay for you medical-orientated players. So sticking with the Cutlass theme, but moving on to 3.8, the Cutlass Blue is your bounty hunters or police variant. Inside will be a few holding cells and hopefully some other useful devices to aid bounty hunters. But if you've ever wanted to play as Dog the Bounty Hunter, this is your ship of choice. Flying around the verse with a crew capturing bad guys is likely to be possible. So next up in 3.8 is the Esperia Prowler. Now this is a replica of the Taveran Prowler boarding ship. Very unique ship and the first Taveran inspired ship we've seen, which has the ability to drop 8 players into the hot zone using its unique drop pods. It also features a special piece of shield tech, allowing the soldiers getting dropped off to be protected but visible. Second to last in 3.8 is the Hull C. This is your mid-sized variant of the dedicated hauling ships. It has been in the works for a long while now, but work ceased due to the need for ship-to-station docking, which will be ready in 3.7. This can carry a load of cargo and may even require the Argo SRV to help remove or attach the cargo boxes. I wonder if this could mean we may see a surprise SRV make it to the flyable list this year. Maybe, we will see. Finally, in 3.8, the last ship, which you can all guess is coming this year, is the Anvil Karak. Now this is probably the most anticipated ship known to man. We got to see a lot of updates recently on how this is coming along, and it is looking great. There are 5 dedicated working on this, so I'm very confident that's going to make it. Overall though, some great ships are coming in 2019. Most importantly, lots of the original early ships and variants finally making it into the game. That means that 2020 will be a great starting point for all the newly concepted and unusual ships. Hopefully we will get ships like the Banu Merchantman and the Endeavour. That has been long awaited, and I am very excited for both of those. But personally, in 2019 I'm most excited for the Cutlasses, the Hull C and the Karak. Be sure to let me know what ships you are most excited for, either coming in 2019 or beyond. Hopefully no ships will be removed from the roadmap this year and we'll only see new additions. That would be great, CIG. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. And if you love these videos and want to help me out even more, consider becoming a patron using the link below. With that said, I will see you next time.